Hi there, my name is Michael and welcome to Verbalo. This is my Next.js Hackathon submission. This is to building a language learning app with the focus on speaking to a chatbot. Chatbots mostly are like teachers, I want to say, virtual agent teachers to help you learn a new language. The reason why we focused on the speaking and not really the texting and typing is because there's a lot of that time where it's like, yes, you are ingesting a new language, but that's just through words and not through conversation. And we, with this product at Verbalo, we wanted to combat that and make it more speech driven. So we're going to go right on ahead and we're going to log in. All right. We're gonna log in with a fresh account. We can see that we have a sign in for the account through email password and also through Google. We're gonna go with test as our name. That is my. We're gonna do a John Doe and then a test. So we're gonna sign up into the account and then we can see that our normal dashboard in the front of us. Some of these values are hard-coded for this demo and further implemented later on. As we can see, there's progress. We have lessons where you're taken with a lesson teacher. We'll show that later. Statistics, right now they're not really working. AI chat and settings. So the statistics we couldn't get around to the end of the hackathon. So first we're going to dive into the AI chat. So with our AI chat, we can see that our interface here on the bottom, we can talk to the AI by simply just clicking on this button right there. We can switch between our two AI chatbots. We got chatbot and then we have Quizmaster. We can also have the chatbot auto speak to us, which I'll get towards in a second. So first let's start a conversation with our normal chatbot. Hi there. Hi there, how's it going? The message is sent to our chatbot and it's already asking us a question. And the fun thing about this is that we can simply just listen to what they're saying by clicking this button right there. So I'm going to mute my microphone and we're going to listen.
I'm doing well, thanks. How about you? Your sentence is a good start, but consider adding a question mark at the end to make it a complete question. For example, hi there, how's it going?
Okay, and that is just a simple, straightforward example of our chatbot in this language. What we're going to try doing now, actually, we're going to switch it over to the Quizmaster, and we're going to turn on the auto speak. And I'm going to try doing a language that I do know, but we're going to try it in a different language. We're going to try it in Polish this time. Cześć, jak tam?
You're learning Polish. Let's get started with the quiz. Here's your first question. How would you say, hello, my name is in Polish?
Cześć, moje imię jest.
That's correct. Cześć, moje imię jest means, hello, my name is. Here's your next question. How would you say, I am from America in Polish?
Jestem od Ameryce.
Close, but not quite. A more correct way to say I am from America in Polish would be jestem z Ameryki. Here's your next question. How would you say I like to read books in Polish?
That is just kind of a quick kind of display of the usage of the Quizmaster, which is kind of funny where it's like jestem z Ameryki. You can hear that with the bot itself. It's kind of hard to switch between languages when it's speaking. That is based off from ElevenLabs. Our chat is also coming from a vector database with Upstash, and the users is from a Redis database in Upstash. So we're going to go ahead now to the lessons page. And we can see we have some generally hard-coded lessons here. Store in lesson 2, and then restaurant level 3. So let's try store. And then we're going to try doing it in Polish. And be like, cześć, jak tam? Cześć, jestem dobrze. Hi, I'm doing well, thank you. And then we're going to learn about how to speak at a store. Say how we can buy in a store. What's funny is that I just noticed that there's a translation in the bottom. And I was just trying to read it off for you. And so that's kind of a general feel about the lessons. It's going to ask you a couple of questions, and then it's going to give you a final mark in the end, whether you pass or not. As I did mention, the stats page is not working at this moment. We do have an upgrades page as like an example, like, oh, we have a free tier. Some limitations with the Polar integration in terms of buying things. I've put those as coming soon, which I would like to implement afterwards as well. Lastly, we do have this settings page here. In the settings page, we have an appearance for dark mode, changing up the default language about the time of this hackathon, and then also default response voice, because with ElevenLabs, you can change the voice that you're using. Lastly, but not least, because I said that this is reg, let's try this out. It should work. Hi, have I spoken to you in Polish? Well, it didn't seem like it worked there, but at some points it does work and some points it doesn't. So there's still some finicking on that. So that is it of our presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it. And this is thank you for this hackathon, and I hope you have a great day.